Hello everybody and welcome to Friday with Fiona. Beautiful sunny day here today and we're expecting a heat wave next week, so that's going to be interesting. I apologise for not being around on Wednesday. It was my birthday and I wanted to try and fit it in, but it just didn't work. So thank you for bearing with me. And I've got a couple of projects to share with you today. Let's get rid of my face so you can see more of my desk. And hopefully you can still hear me. So a couple of things. This is the one that I'm going to show you how to make today. And it is using 2 Saleabration products and 1 from the mini catalogue. So it's the mini catalogue July to December, which just went live last Friday, a week ago today. And page 39 is the Trees for Sale stamp set, which has this cute dog and trees, snowflakes, and these lights, which are great fun. And then in the Saleabration catalogue, amazing, and I think I'm going to be using this for all my Christmas cards, is the Tree Lots dies. And you get this fantastic caravan. You get the dog, you get the lights, trees, stands, all sorts. So it's great fun. And we were watching Wimbledon the other day. There's been some great tennis with UK players for a change, which is exciting. And there's semi-final this afternoon with a Brit in it. And I just really wanted to make something with the Wimbledon colours, and also to show that it's not these dies and stamp set are not just for Christmas. I really couldn't work out how to make a net. So you've just got the dog jumping after the ball, but this is Gorgeous Grape and Evening Evergreen, just strips of card. And then I just stamped, I think that's actually from the Penguin Place. And I'm not sure if this is nose or whether it's snow, but anyway, I thought that kind of looked like a tennis ball. And then I just punched out a very small circle and drew some chalk lines on. These are die, so stamped, coloured, and then die cut, the poles and the lights from the dies. And it's just fun, and I like it. I showed it to my husband, who's really not that bothered usually by what I make, and he thought it was great fun. So I'm quite pleased with that. But today, so that's non-Christmas, and then this one. So the products, the Saleabration products that I'm using is the dies, which are, now where's my Saleabration catalogue? I think you have to spend 90 to get these dies. Let me just check, because I've cut them out to use them on my folder. We're also using this paper, silver and gold 6x6 paper, which I will show you in a minute. Yes, £90. So you get the dies free with a £90 purchase. And then the stamp set is £21. But I mean, just you can do so much with them. So I'll be playing with a lot more of those. So I've got everything cut ready. So basically the designer series paper, which you get, this is a £45 spend. I haven't even opened the other 12 by 12. So you get 24 sheets, 12 each of 2 designs. But what that really means is 6 each, because you get 6 gold lines. I haven't used the gold at all yet. I haven't got any gold foil, so I couldn't cut my caravan out in gold. And I think that kind of looks like snow. So that's the gold, and it's foiling, and it's lovely. And then you've got the silver lines, very similar. And I don't have nearly as much silver dots because I've been using that. But that's free with a £45 spend. So that's what we're going to be using today. Let's just get that out of the way. So the measurements, as usual, will be on my blog later this afternoon, but they're standard UK sizes. So I have, it's a tent fold, which I don't usually like, but actually it seems to be working. Smoky slate card for the background, and then the free designer series paper. Just turning my fan on because it's a bit warm. Now I have already pre-cut some extra bits and pieces, and I have put, I hope I've put the adhesive sheets on the back. So let me just show you. And again, it's really quick and simple. Probably the longest thing is doing the die cutting, and it is a bit fiddly, and I did need adhesive sheets, so I did do that in advance today. So let's just get this, and it's just one-sided, the designer series paper, and I do think it looks like snowflakes, the silver. I'm not sure about the gold. I'll try something with the gold. And I've also been playing with the hippos. So it was my granddaughter's birthday last Saturday, and they're coming down tomorrow. So I got these Kinder biscuits with our food delivery this week, and I've made a little box for her to have them. So she's getting 3. I don't even care if she likes them or not. It's just the fact that they go with the hippo. So right, back to this one. So I've done my mat. I'm just going to pop it onto my card base. Now on that one I did use dimensionals, but that will then mean it's a large card to be posted. Sorry, you would need to post it in the UK as large, so that obviously puts the cost up. So this one we're just going to and I am about to send out details of my, that's not quite straight, but I've pushed it down now, so it'll have to do. Right, now I need some white card, which I have here. And that's the only things I will need to die cut. So I need to stamp my trees. And I did those in garden green and then stamped off. So I will need to die cut those. That's the only things I hadn't realised I needed to. Been a bit disorganised this week, mainly because I could hardly get in my room, my craft room. It was such a mess. The floor was just covered, and I decided it really was time I actually sorted it all out. And you know what happens when you start sorting something out, it gets worse before it gets better. So I'm going to stamp this in normal garden green. I don't know if it needs re-inking or if it's the photopolymer. It seems a bit... Okay, that's the largest one. Oh, that's not my chamois. I thought that was my chamois. It's not. Where is my chamois? Oh, good Lord. There it is. It's hiding under the desk. So this is 2-step stamping. So I'm stamping the detail, if you like, of the largest one, and I'm going to do the same with the medium-sized one in garden green. There we go, and I'll just clean that. Just having a look to see if there's any comments. I don't usually see them till afterwards, and I do always try and reply to them at the time. Okay, so those are the detail, these ones, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to stamp off this time. So again, we'll do the largest one first, and then I'll get my mini die cutting machine out. I'm not sure. I think my garden green might need re-inking on it. Either that or it's got too much on it. Not sure which. That is really not good at all. Right, I'm going to stamp off and then fit it around the detail. So it looks like a completely different green. There you go. It's not as pale as mint macaron, but it's not far off it. So that's the big one, and then we'll just do the little one. I think I'm going to have to sort my garden green. It doesn't look too bad. So I've put So Very Merry on that, but actually, you know, it doesn't have to be Christmas. It could be a birthday. It could be thinking of you. Right, let's do the little one again. And I need to remember to stamp off. Yeah, I think there's something not quite right with my garden green. And then just over the top of the detail. There we go. Right, I'm going to keep that out because I think I need to sort that out a bit later. Okay, let's put that away. And do I need anything else? No, that's fine. So let's just bring my mini machine in. Try not to wreck the joint, and I'm going to do it this way because last time I tried to do it sideways and I really struggled. So just clearing a bit of space. And you may have noticed I don't use the recommended plates. I have rheumatoid arthritis, and I saw another demonstrator and she was struggling and she used the grey plate, which I think is for embossing, and it goes through so much easier, and it still die cuts. So that's what I do. But if you were to purchase it, you need to use their recommended ones. Okay, so we want the outline of the largest and the second largest. And I'm just going to pop some washi tape to hold them on. It looks like Alex is watching. Hi, Alex. I was going to text you later just to check you're okay. Here we go. I think that might have moved slightly, but hey ho. And then the smaller one. I just think this is just, I mean, it, especially if you're doing them en masse, which I will be. I'm not planning to do my Christmas cards just yet. But they're just such fun. Although there are an awful lot of Christmas products out there. Okay, so that's my bottom one. Where did I put my top one? There we go. Just going to line them up. That's much easier. Whoops, I apologise, the table camera is moving. Okay. I think I've die cut everything else. The caravan, and then the fiddly bits were the banner, the wreath, the bow. The caravan's really easy to do. Okay, so there's my trees. Let's just get those plates. It's so useful, the smaller one, because I can just have it on my desk. I don't have to have it taking up loads of space. That's the next thing on my agenda, sort out my desk. I'm glad you can't see it because I'm surrounded by mess. There's just this tiny little space in the middle. Right, let's get these dies back. So, oh yeah, you wouldn't believe yesterday. I was doing the hippos and I dropped the hippo die on the floor. Well, could I find it? I was crawling everywhere. And in the process, I was knocking so many things over. And my husband said he thought I was going to come through the ceiling. But I didn't. And guess what? I found the hippo. He'd fallen in. It fell off my lap. And underneath, I've got a box full of old ribbons. And it went in there. So I was just so relieved to find it. Right, so there's my trees. Now I've lost my card base. There we go. Make sure it's the right way up. And they will go on flat because they're going in the background. In fact, let's do that now. So the bigger one, go to the top. Whoa. got to leave room for the ribbon to go on, so you can go there, and then the little one just go to the side and slightly below. Right, okay, so now what we need to do is put together the caravan. That's for another project. So you cut out the main bit. I'll just show you with these because they're fabulous. So I've cut the main bit out with this die in the pool party, and then this bit, which looks like it doesn't fit, I've cut in white, but actually what it does, it cuts two separate bits, and they do have and then they fit like that, and they do have the adhesive sheets on the back. So let's get the rest of the bits out of the way. I'm going to need my pool party ribbon in a minute, but they're just so fun. I love them. I don't know who designed them, but thank you, because they are fabulous. Right, so let's get the adhesive sheets off the back. I think I went over a couple of sheets, so you can see there's a tiny little bit just came off there. Right, there we go. So that is the top part of, it's not really the ceiling, but it's the, just check you can see what I'm doing. And just pop that. So having the adhesive sheets just saves all the mess with the Tombow glue, because they're very narrow, and I do use the, well, it's not fast fuse, it's Seal Plus, yeah, it just, oh look, there's another tiny bit. Seemed like a good idea at the time, but maybe it wasn't. Just trying to use it all up. I'm going to have to order some more because I'm using so much of it. It's great stuff. No, I'm going to have to get my is it pick me up? I don't know, pick me up tool or whatever. Just get it stuck to my fingers at the moment. But it does make getting things like this off the back so much easier. Famous last words. No, there we go, that's one bit. Now it's sticking to my fingers. Oh, what a disaster. And then the last bit. There we go. And then that goes around the window and the door. How cool is that? I think that's lovely. Really, I really do like this. Can you tell? There we go. Okay, so that's my caravan done. I'm going to use this again. So now I'm going to have my banner, and again I've got my adhesive sheets on the back. There we go. This is really fiddly, but it's worth it. And then I want that going across the window. Ah, that's what I'm missing. And I did have a piece earlier. I just hope I didn't throw it in the bin. I'll just put a little bit of vellum behind so it looks like a window. So that's going to go across like that. I mean, there's so much detail and so much thought gone into this, because you even have this tiny, tiny, tiny little, it's a curtain. How cool is that? Now, I'm going to just literally put a tiny bit of glue along there so that I can attach my curtain to it. I mean, you hardly see it, but it's just the attention to detail is incredible. Yeah, I'm going to need this for the wreath and my bow. I've got two bows here actually. Yeah, that's better. Whoa, it's alive. not sure if there's a right or a wrong way for this wreath to go. I'm not sure really. Let's see on the picture, does it have a... I really can't tell. Maybe the wider bit is at the bottom, but I think that's what I did last time, just to kind of put the bow on it. So that just goes round the little porthole. And last but not least, it's my little bow. Okay. I'm just going to pop that on there. Right, now I am going to put this bit on with dimensionals. So let's get my dimensionals. Have I got everything? Yeah. Oh, vellum. I haven't done the vellum. But unfortunately, I think I might have thrown that away. So I don't know if you can see on this one, just here behind, I put a bit of vellum right across. Let me see if I had a bit out already. I'll just grab a bit quickly because I think it will really finish it off. So I'm just going to free cut a little strip to fit across there. So that's about 2 centimeters by 5.5. I will measure it and put it on the instructions for you. But yeah, it just finishes it off. And I can just pop that in with a bit of Seal Plus. Whoops. Yeah, I might need to just trim this. So as I said, I'll put the correct measurements on my blog. Okay. So can you see the difference that the vellum just looks like a window really? Right, let's pop some dimensionals on the back. And then we're going to pop that onto our card base. It's a bit lower down than my last one because I realised when I'd done it that I didn't have an awful lot of room for my ribbon. So, and it's the Pool Party sheer ribbon. So let's just tie a little bow with that. Oh, all fingers and thumbs today. I did think of doing this earlier and then I thought, no, I'll do it on camera. I think now I'm wishing I had done it earlier. So I'm trying to get it to lie flat. That's it. Okay. And then we'll just Oops, snip that. Snip that. Okay, so I saw a sequel with we don't do this anymore, shimmery crystal effects. I do usually use glue dots, but I have noticed that they don't always seem to be that sticky. And I saw a demo do this, and it, once it hardens, there is no moving it. It is on. It's just solid. So I'm just going to do this at the top of the pine tree, literally like a little glue dot. We don't do it anymore, but you know, you can get it at any craft store, the range, Amazon even. That's a bit big, that side. Let's make that a bit smaller. Pull that down. Okay, and I'm just going to pop that on and hold it for just a couple of seconds. I think I might need to trim that ribbon. It's a little bit on the big side. Just hold that for a minute and then it should stick. And now on that one, I did do So Very Merry, which is from the Trees for Sale. And you've got You Light Up the Season, which would be great if you had the lights, Christmas greetings. As I said, you don't necessarily need to do it for Christmas. So I'm not actually even sure it needs a greeting, you know. I think that's lovely on its own. So I'm going to leave that one blank, no greeting. So there you go. I hope you liked, I'll just pop my Wimbledon one in there for you to see. I just love it. I just, the whole concept is just brilliant, and it's just such fun. So as I said, to get the dies is a £90 spend. You can do that through my Stampin' Up shop. You can click on the link on my blog, which is www.stampingwithfiona.com. And I will be doing a class with this probably, I don't know, September, October, maybe October time, when everyone's starting to think a bit more about Christmas. If you'd like to have details of that, then please sign up on my blog for my mailing list, and I will send you details of my classes and anything else that you are interested in. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a lovely weekend, and I think I might go and watch tennis now. Thanks for watching. Bye.